A movie that wants to be a vampire movie and a softcore porn, but fails at both. We watch Sista Vampires. We watch it so you don't have to. So you know what time it is.
Horror, so bad and scary. Splitting up is never okay. Plot, who needs it? Don't turn on the lights. Cars don't ever start, but that's alright. Running upstairs instead of out the door. Good acting, what do we need that for? Horrible horror, so bad and scary. Enjoy the show, but not really.
What's up, Moon Goons? Welcome to Horrible Horror, the podcast where we watch the worst of the worst in horror movies. Movies so bad they're scary. I'm your host, Lord Marshall Hampton. With me today is a very special guest because Aaron could not be here this week. He had family things to attend to. So I made a little phone call and brought in a very special guest. And here is his introduction. Oh, as I fuck it up already. There we go. Here's his introduction. Fuck yes!
There's a place where you can feed your face with the greatest flavor in the galaxy. Go sailing on the seas of molten cheddar cheese with all the crunchy corn chips you can eat. Planet of nachos. Planet of nachos. Planet of nachos.
And there it is. If you haven't guessed, you hear him laughing. Nachos McWerewolf, one half of the Duke of Spooks.
Oh, are you fucking doing, Marshall? You handsome bastard! That was the best.
You're very welcome.
Can you play that at my funeral?
I
I mean, kill me first, but then bring me back to life so I can appreciate. Oh, we'll have a fake funeral.
Oh, there we go.
That'll learn them.
That will learn them. All right. All right. So I'm glad you got. He enjoyed it. You were the first person to have a theme song now on the show. First ever theme song I kind of put together for you. Hope you enjoyed that.
If I smile any harder, I break my fucking jaw.
This week is we're closing out February, closing out Black History Month with another black horror movie. This one, whew, oh boy,
It's a movie.
It is a movie. It's called Sista Vampires, aka Vamps, with
There's
a
already-
Z.
There's already a movie called Vamps. It's got fucking who's that real tall black chick? You know, not Bridget Nelson. She was like Ivan Drago's wife or some shit in Rocky 4. You know what I'm talking about?
Brigitte Nielsen.
Yeah. Wait. No, that's Sonya Blade, dude.
And I think, wasn't she Rocky's wife? Or
No,
Drago's wife?
she didn't grow 3 feet and go blackface.
I
That's
don't know.
bad form, dude.
I don't know. Fuck it. I don't know. Anyway.
Moving on.
Yeah. Sista Vampires, a.k.a. Vamps with a Z. Not to be confused with the movie Vampire Sisters. That's different.
Common misconception.
Yes. This movie was released in 2004. Written and directed by Steve Lustgarten.
That's a fun name.
He's got only 3 credits as a director. One in 1983. One in 1990. And this in 2004 was his last. So very spaced out, very not a great lengthy career. He does have 6 credits as a producer, one of which is Creepazoids, which we featured on this show. Did not know he was a producer on that, but he was produced Creepazoids.
Creepazoids. Is that a full moon movie?
That's
I
a
feel?
full moon one. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You can find this movie if you really want. It's on Tubi right now. It's free on Tubi. You also find it on Amazon, Google Play, Vudu, and YouTube.
And the dumpster behind the video store.
Yeah. The cast. We have Cleo, played by Chantel LaShawn. She's got 14 credits, including the classic movie Malabooty.
Stop. Marshall, one more time. What's that movie?
Malabooty.
Woo-hoo! It's a family film.
Yeah.
It's a sequel to Hollywood Chihuahua.
Yeah. Lilith is played by Saria Tawan. 17 credits, including a movie called Candy Stripers. She also appeared in the TV show Everybody Hates Chris, and she was a Playboy Playmate of the Month in November of 2002.
Dope.
Eve, played by a girl's name I can't even begin to pronounce, but Amaya Zatsi Corinne Aldi. It's a weird fucking name, but she's a pretty girl. She's got 42 credits, multiple appearances on The Young and the Restless. She was in Ballers and was in Jay-Z's music video for Family Feud.
I was gonna say, easy with that name, you might like conjure a fucking demon or something.
Yeah, I probably was speaking in tongues. And lastly, we have Dennis, played by Rick Irvin. He's got 26 credits, including soap opera appearances on Passions and Days of Our Lives. He played Fuzzy Down in Crips, which he was last year, 2 years ago.
Crips with a Z, I'm
Crips
assuming?
with a Z.
Yeah, that popped up on my Tubi recommendations. Like, check this out. I'm like, I'm good.
Which is another black vampire movie we did a few years ago. He also played BJ in Dark Walker, which means he is now eligible for Hall of Fame consideration because this marks his third appearance on the show.
Get it, boy.
Get it? That's so before we go into the actual movie proper, we got some house cleaning to do, got some obligations, because we're big we're big podcasters now. We got that corporate sponsorship, so we're gonna do our corporate shell out moment here for a minute. So
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar, dollar. Cheating, cheating.
all right, so we're partnering with Manscaped. So today, I'm excited to announce Manscaped has launched their new Ultra Premium collection. Believe it or not, it is for your not-so-private parts. I'm talking about a leveled-up hygiene routine with your favorite manly scent. This is an all-in-one skin and hair care kit for your everyday man and covers you from head to toe. Manscaped is trusted for below the waist. Now you can trust them with the rest of you. Join the 4 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped by going to manscaped.com for 20% off plus free shipping with the code MOONGOON. I mean, we all know that the essential Manscaped Lawnmower 4.0 is that for that precise below the waist trimming. Their advanced skin safe technology reduces cuts to your most delicate areas. But now you can embrace your perfect grooming routine, your perfect grooming routine with their Ultra Premium collection. The package includes the Manscaped Premium Deodorant. That's not for your balls. It's for your stanky ass armpits. This deodorant dries clear. It's aluminum free and smells of their signature scent. A hydrating body moisturizer. So if you have tattoos or issues with dry skin, it's designed to keep that skin feeling smooth, fresh, and clean. We got some body wash to lather you up and infused aloe vera and sea salt shower gel.
Damn.
A 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner to clean your scalp with one easy step.
Damn.
Plus, you get the free gift of a 3-pack of lip balm that's made with ingredients such as vitamin E, peppermint, and eucalyptus oil to keep those chappers feeling moist. That is 4 products.
What?
A gift plus the gift inside the Ultra Premium collection. That is quite the score. All these products are cruelty-free, paraben-free, vegan-friendly, and dye-free. The best ingredients with zero compromise. Now, if you get this, let me lay out a little demonstration, I guess, if you were a little.
Let me smell
walk you
those balls.
through.
Come here.
Yeah, here you go. Take a sniff.
Dang, son, they don't smell like the nacho trough at Louis Anderson's funeral.
Mm-mm.
Those smell perfumed and proper.
Yes, right. All thanks to Manscaped. And so you get the new premium collection. Hop in the shower, scrub a dub that body with the new Manscaped body wash. Lather up your hair with the 2-in-1 shampoo conditioner to keep that noggin all tingly and fresh and clean. Then you dry off.
So
you
fresh
hop
and
out.
so clean.
Yes. You spray a little hydrating body moisturizer to reinvigorate that skin. Then you slap on some Manscaped deodorant for obvious reasons. You pop out in that Manscaped lip balm because no one out there is going to be wanting kissing your chapped ass lips.
No, fuck bacon lips.
And you're ready to go. Getting dressed? That's optional, but one thing is guaranteed. You will be wearing one great scent all day long. So get that Ultra Premium collection. Go to manscaped.com. Use promo code MOONGOON
What's
for
that
20% off.
What's that promo code?
MOONGOON.
I was like, Marshall, I usually shave my pussy with a broken bottle, but I think you sold me.
Yeah.
That's
There you
right.
go.
What's that promo code? One more time.
One more time. That's Moongoon. That's MOONGOON.
20% off. Oh,
You're good.
okay, I just thought the cash register was going to close on my dangling parts.
It's all right. So we got that taken care of.
You shill. Everyone has their price.
That's right.
Dude,
All right.
Do you want to know the best thing?
What's that?
Jake the Snake Roberts,
Mm-hmm.
terrified of snakes.
Yeah,
Isn't that funny?
that's hilarious.
I mean, not for him. I hope
Um,
Damien's okay.
all right, we're gonna need a little help to get through this movie. So
You need a
there
little
you
help
go.
to hang out with me.
yeah,
You're like-
hang with nachos and this movie. I'm just a fucking masochist, I guess. And
Yeah, you are.
just
But I say the
glad for
Dungeon
pun-
Master of Misery.
Yep, the Dungeon Master of Misery. So
Slide in those DMs.
let's strip out of these clothes and get
Yeah.
time to get sexy
Oh.
with Sista Vampires.
Let me get cum.
Hurtable. Well done. So we open with various shots of a city on a rainy night, and then we start to follow this woman who is in a full-length, like, red hooded cloak, almost looks like velvet or something. Some guy starts to follow her, which she notices and kind of like allows. She's like, all right, come on, big guy, follow me.
I'm like, shit, is this Luke Cage? Sweet Christmas, somebody's gonna get their dick sucked.
The two of them end up in an alleyway or some sort of industrial room off to the side of an alley. I don't know. It's some weird place where she basically just fucks them on some plastic sheeting that's on the floor or ground or wherever we're at.
Ooh, according to Dexter, if you see plastic sheeting on the floor, don't.
Yeah, that's just a bad sign.
Either shit's about to get real sloppy. I mean, it can go either way, man.
Maybe she's a squirter and just needs to, I don't know. After he nuts, she seems to choke him, which causes him to bleed from the mouth for some reason, which I don't understand how that's possible. And when I say choke, I mean barely places her hand on his neck and he's like choked out. She leans down and kisses him, then grows fangs, bites into his neck, and then after drinking some of his blood, she starts eating his fucking intestines, which are now somehow all exposed, even though we never see her like gut him or cut into him, or it's just bite, drink blood, cut, on chowing down on intestines.
Wait,
That's what happens.
Hold up. After you nut, you never been choked so hard your guts pop out? It's like hemorrhoids out of your belly button. Well, something like that.
I don't know, but yeah. So while all that's going on, we see two detectives are racing to the scene for some reason because that makes zero sense. No one called them. There's no witnesses to this killing.
Cops be copping.
They just somehow know where to go and show up there. The detectives split up and start running around like idiots. Sensing the approaching cop, the vampire goes to him, like playing the victim, pleading for help and that she was beaten and raped. The male detective orders her to stay put till his partner arrives. He turns around to look for his partner who comes running up, and when he turns back around, the vampire chick is just gone. She's disappeared. So the two detectives start looking around for her, and they find the body of the guy she fucked and then killed, and we learn that the detective's name here is Keith, and he's kind of like our main dude for the rest of this movie.
Sweets? Same dude?
No,
Okay.
this is Keith.
Yeah, I watched this like in chapters throughout the week and may have been very drunk.
I don't blame you for that one bit.
I had to.
I
Yeah.
totally understand.
Blank.
So I guess we're cutting to the next morning, and we meet Eve, who's wearing a yellow bra and putting on lipstick in the mirror. Getting out of the shower behind her is her white boy lover, who is completely dry, by the way, which he gets out of the shower completely dry.
You know white people don't get wet.
Yeah, apparently. And we just like to stand in showers for no reason.
That's where I do my crying.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay. So white lover boy, he leaves and he gets in his car and drives off right as Keith pulls into the house and returns home. So we figured, oh shit, Keith is married to Eve. And
That's a fuckboy?
That's his fuckboy.
Oh no!
Eve took a white man lover. So
Fun fact: white chocolate is not actually chocolate.
oh,
Yeah, it's a panda cum.
oh,
Yeah,
wow,
you learn something every day.
that's your educational moment right there. We haven't had one of those in a
Oh,
while.
actually, I got one for you. And
Okay.
I might have drunkenly screamed this out last night in our throes of passion. So, oh god, it's some weird African finch. Their babies have not iridescent, but illuminating like little herpes on their mouths, so mama can feed them at night.
Whoa.
Yeah. I'm not saying I'll post. Is this better? Does this sound better? All right. Yeah. So I guess mamas can feed them at night. It's fucking insane.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Has nothing to do with this movie, but there's a great educational moment.
I'm not getting off topic on purpose. And now you know.
Now you know. The more you know. I don't know that rainbow sound. So seeing Eve all dressed up, Keith's like, "Why are you all dressed up?" And she's like, "Hey, I have a job interview." And apparently this pisses Keith off because he just wants her to stay home and be a woman. I guess.
Trophy.
Yeah.
Make my sandwiches and do my dishes.
I guess.
Something like that. That's something Cincinnati Jeff would say. I would never say that.
But Eve snaps back, saying that he doesn't make enough money for the two of them to live a good life. That they can never go out and do anything because he doesn't make enough money.
So instead, somebody comes to her and they do something.
That's right.
They fuck it.
So they argue for a bit, during which we learn that Keith has in the past been abusive and has hit her. He's an abusive husband.
I see yellow bras, I just freak out. I gotta start punching tits.
Yeah, it's like your trigger color. Yellow just triggers.
What color is that DeWalt battery pack?
Yep.
I'm gonna get it. I'll be good, Marshall. I'll be good.
All right. So now we cut to Dennis, aka I guess Sweet, but we'll call him Dennis for driving a van, racing through town while on the phone with the vampire chick we saw in the opening of the movie. She tells him where she's hiding. He pulls up, gets out, runs over to her, and she's all wrapped up in her like little red hooded cloak to protect herself from the sunlight. So he picks her up, and rushes her and carries her to the van, like tosses her in the back of the van, and he races off. At this point, we learn the vampire chick's name is Lilith, and basically Lilith like makes Dennis to promise not to tell Delilah what happened. So I guess Delilah is supposed to be the head chick.
Do you watch It's Always Sunny?
What?
Do you watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Not a long, long time.
All right, so it's not Sweet D, it's Sweet Dennis.
Okay.
Somebody will get that joke.
Somebody out there will.
It's me. I'm listening to this and be like, oh, that Nachos guy, he's fucking hilarious. Sorry, go ahead, boss.
Night falls, and we cut to the vampire den / lair.
Fuck dungeon.
That's a great word. Yeah, a good one. Where Dennis wakes up the three sleeping vampire women who like to sleep all cuddled up together like kitty cats in lingerie.
You say it like a bad thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, Delilah asks what's for breakfast. Dennis tells him it's frozen food again.
Dude, I'd be the cream of that Oreo. Real talk. I just slip me like, hey, ladies, what's up? And then they tear me apart. And choke me so hard my guts pop out.
Yeah, apparently.
Of my pants.
What?
That's a wiener joke. Keep it classy.
Seeing the burn on Lilith's leg from where she got burned by sunlight, the other two easily figure out that she went out last night, and they get into it a bit.
You're a fucking vampire. You're supposed to do cool shit. What are you supposed to hang out with your... What's the word? Harem of... Wait.
Yeah, harem.
Yeah, harem.
Well, really,
your broad squad.
Yeah.
You're supposed to hang out and like just dress sexy and not eat people
not
and do
anything.
cool stuff.
Just hang out in lingerie all day, not doing any vampire-y things.
I mean, that don't sound too bad, but
it really doesn't.
Like you live forever, dude. You gotta go out. You gotta live your life. Maybe you rip some donuts in a car, or like, oh, you go to Walmart and you steal those carts, dude. You do donuts and that shit.
These women apparently don't really like clothes. I guess these vampires like clothes like garlic to them. They just don't wear them. It's just lingerie. That's all they wear throughout this entire movie is just lingerie every scene. So
yeah, I ain't mad at that.
I ain't mad at it either, but I just it's funny.
I like Blade. I like softcore porn, and here we are in the middle.
So
shit, that was my closing point. Damn it.
Dennis wants to talk to Delilah about their deal to eventually turn him into a vampire, but she shoots him down. It's like, nope, I'm not talking about that now. Go away. We cut to the three vampires sitting at a table eating their heated up frozen blood. Lilith apologizes for going out, but that she's just so tired of this frozen food day in and day out, and that she needed something fresh and she needed a good fuck. Like, all right, I can respect you, Lilith. It's like, you know what?
Dead serious. So let's break that down real quick. So, I'm sorry, I'm just fucking enamored with this pool party massacre. The ADD is strong today. Vampire dudes, they don't have blood in their system, just in their tummies, so they can't be popping boners. But a vampire chick, she's got to keep the clam warmed up, and she can go to Plowtown whenever she wants.
Yeah.
Theoretically speaking, I'm not a lobotomist over here, for fuck's sake. I'm not a lobotomist, Jim.
That's a good point. I never really thought about that, but you're right. Yeah, female vampires could just keep it going.
Oh my god, you ever punch you in the face 3 times so you're bleeding out of the mouth and you spit a bloody goober in the poussoir and you just go to Plowtown. Wait, are lady vampires perpetually on their periods? Moving on.
Maybe it depends on when they get turned.
Oh no, dude!
Can you imagine if you were a vampire in the middle of your period, and you
Right.
get turned into a vampire in the middle of your period, and for like all eternity, you're just on your period the entire time?
It's like when Kristen Dunst gets bit as a child and
Yes.
you're maybe the vampire, but you got bitten Shark Week, so you're just in a bad mood the whole time, but your tits are ginormous. And somebody write that movie for us. Hollywood, we're doing your job for you. Holla at your boy.
So, agreeing with Lilith about the food situation, Delilah comes up with the idea of turning their little vampire funk dungeon into a massage parlor in order to bring the food to them.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Smart idea. And apparently she's already put this plan in motion because right at that moment, the doorbell buzzer rings, and there's their first customer instantly right there.
It's not even like a clever cut or a montage. It's just like,
nope.
Let's have people come to us. Bing.
Bing.
I heard some hot black chicks want to rub my ding dong.
That's exactly what happened. I mean, that's it. It's literally that.
All right, we'll save the detective time. When I die, you obviously know how I died.
Yeah. So we cut to some guy entering and then like hang out in this little waiting area where he takes off his clothes. Lilith enters wearing a skimpy French maid outfit, leads them back to their bed chamber. She gets on top of him and starts making out with the guy. Now the other 2 vampire chicks join in. They get on the bed and start rubbing the guy down while Lilith fucks him. But sadly, no tits or ass are seen.
What the fuck? I am so upset with any time. Okay, I did talk to text with my notes, so I was like, anytime there's a chick riding your ding dong, she needs to have her babies out.
Yeah.
Talk to text. But it's boobies, because like, how are you? I get it. It's a quickie. I think one of the grossest things ever is when a chick just tucks the panties to the side when she takes a shit. Or wait, what?
Wait.
I just don't know that tuck the panties to the side. Hey, I hate that word. Panties. White panty. When you say it, it's okay. But no, just take your drawers off. Let them tits flop.
Yeah.
Have those stretch marks like that wrestler last night.
Take the drawers off and let the tits. Where do you think your tits are?
They're in the toilet zone, right? Ladies' toilet zone?
Yeah,
Yeah, the
100%.
bathing suit.
You got it
area.
right. Okay.
That envelops the whole carcass torso mix zone, right? Don't you laugh at me, you bell ringing motherfucker. Should we talk about that for a second?
Sure. I mean, you brought it. Let's talk about that for a second, real quick. Go ahead.
What we do last night, boy?
We went to a local independent wrestling show. Little Dynamo Pro Wrestling here in St. Louis. Nachos, myself, Cincinnati Jeff,
And the wonderful Chris Samples.
I
love that guy.
We all went out to the wrestling show, had a good time. We were hanging out before the show, drinking.
Get silly as fuck.
Silly. Nachos bet me some money that I wouldn't run up and ring the ring bell. Or ding the ring bell, and I said, "Show me the money." He did, and fucking, I'm a man of my word.
I did it Ted DiBiase style, and all like money. Everybody has their price.
Everybody's got my price. Mine was $5. Go
Hey,
ring
man,
a bell.
That was fun for everybody.
Yep. It was pretty hilarious because like I ring the bell. And I guess I wasn't thinking ahead of time that people would just ignore me or something. They're just like, whatever.
Oh, there was no thought. There was no
like,
second thought.
It was like that scene in every like movie where the record comes to a screeching halt and everybody just turns and looks. Yep. Everybody just stopped and turned and looked at me after I ringed. I'm like, oh,
And
what's
the,
up?
and the best part after that, We all went out to smoke, but Marshall's like, I don't smoke. So
Yep.
he's just hanging out by himself.
Yep, I guess I'll watch our seats.
We were clowning, dude. That was a hoot and a holler.
And then did it again, actually, in the middle of the show.
Yeah.
Um,
No shit, I was there for that, dude.
but before, like, we're like halfway through the show, and this match is about to
Fuck, dog, you owe
start.
me another $5?
Yeah, you owe me another.
It's in the mail.
And so we're watching, and you know these two guys are in the ring, and they start fighting before the bell rings, and some people come on. You get the pre-match brawl. But every wrestling match, once they start fighting, you ring that goddamn bell and start that match. Well, the timekeeper guy, he wasn't at the table.
No, they dropped the fucking ball
So
on that.
I
There's
had
no
to help him
fucking-
out.
Yeah, get him, boy!
I had to help him out. So I ran up there and rang that damn bell and got that match officially started. Fully expecting to get kicked out of the match later.
Right, we're walking in while you're getting thrown
Yeah.
out. Give you a high five while you're sailing through the
Like,
air.
I'm good, guys. I would have fully expected to get kicked out, and I would have deserved it.
You
But
know-
they didn't.
You know
I
what?
think they appreciated that I was so on the ball.
Dude, his big ass wasn't getting up. You see that motherfucker?
No.
He looked like if the... I'm going back to that show. Whatever, the trash bag full of cheeseburgers behind McDonald's dumpster came to life and wore a tie. Boom, that's the boy. Also, big wag of the finger goes to the snitch.
The snitch, yeah.
Fucking piece of shit.
Fuck the snitch.
I hope his dick has AIDS. Motherfucker, looking like bulimic ass the collector from The Collector. Didn't even high five your boy, not just McWerewolf.
Nope.
I'm a good looking guy. These hands are sexy. People want to touch them. You're looking at my hand. That's weird.
Yeah.
Don't be Aaron.
No.
Wait, stuff Aaron.
You're fine as long as you got your shoes and socks on. You're okay if Aaron around. You just never go barefoot around Aaron. You don't
No,
know
open
what's
toe
gonna happen.
sandals, not an option.
Nope.
I have to put sensor bars on my fucking feet around Aaron's south wind. He knows what he did. He's gonna beat the shit out of me. Just don't come on my toes, dude. Don't come on my toes. Come in betwixt my toes.
Ooh. Yeah.
And we're back.
And we're back. All right. So, where were we? Oh, so yeah, Lilith is fucking this guy, and while she's fucking him, she tells him that she's a vampire. And he's like, "Where are your teeth in?" And she says, "Not all of them are where you think." And then she kind of does like hip movement and says, "Ah, there they are." So I guess we're supposed to believe that her pussy has fangs too.
teeth. Just like that movie Teeth. The chick has
Yeah.
Ventura Dentada Ace Venturas.
Yeah, I know what
think
that's
that's what
called.
Dentada McPototin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
Isn't he a
got.
cinder?
So apparently she's got fangs in
Pussy
her
fang.
pussy. She got
Oh,
pussy
like Blade,
fangs,
like Blade 3.
like Blade 3. As well as regular fangs too. So, but the weird thing is, though, if she really just popped her pussy fangs, which is something I never thought I'd really say, but
Pop the pussy fangs. Pop the pussy fangs.
Yeah.
Two Live Crew forever.
He has zero reaction to this, like none. Like, rest assured that if I'm fucking a girl and her vagina sprung fangs while I was inside her, I would be fucking freaking out and probably screaming in agony.
You know what?
But this guy has no reaction.
Maybe he was in post-cummies bliss. So he's just like, my serotonin's riding hard. And then didn't even notice he got a fucking hot dog nubbed off.
Maybe, I don't know. But at this point, Delilah and the other vampire who we learned her name is Cleo, they grow their fangs and the two of them bite into the guy while Lilith continues to ride him.
All right. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, once he's dead, all three of them start to eat his innards and intestines again.
His butt. All right, so what the fans at home can't see, because this is a talkie, not a watchy.
Yep.
I have vampire things.
Oh, Nacho's brought some little pop-in fangs.
And fucking AIDS. That's not even the right tooth. Anyway, so these fangs I got like 5 years ago from Spirit's Halloween.
Yep.
Way better than the fucking fangs they have in that shit.
Yeah.
It looks like somebody just took taffy and fucking gloop, gloop, oh, fangs, blah.
Yeah, they're huge and they stick out.
They're cattywampus as
Yeah,
fuck.
and they're not even straight. One they're like Down syndrome fangs or something. I don't know. Oh,
I'm a vampire. Oh, I'm deaf. I wasn't making fun of special needs people.
Yeah.
I was just doing my Helen Keller impersonation.
Waldo. So so they're feasting on the guy's intestines again. And we cut back to Eve, who's getting fucked up against the fridge by her white lover boy. Again, no tits or ass are seen, which is so disappointing.
Are his tits out?
His tits are out.
Their tits then.
I guess.
So
All
we're
right.
45 minutes into the movie, and we have dude boobs.
Dude boobs.
Dude boobs. I was afraid I was going to swallow one of these last night.
So, but here comes Keith. Comes home early and catches the two of them in the act. Keith kicks the shit out of the white guy. During the ass whooping, Keith flings the fridge door open, which smacks Eve in the face, sends her reeling to the floor, busts her open. She's bloody. Keith starts choking the life out of the white guy while bashing his head against the fridge. But in runs Keith's female partner. Why? I don't know, but she's there now. She gets Keith to stop choking the white guy before he kills him by spraying Keith in the face with pepper spray. Yep. So
You remember that episode of The Simpsons where Homer sprays Mace's his taco? Damn,
Yep.
your Tasmanian devil's getting bucked.
yeah, my dog's he's barking up there.
But he's precious.
He is precious.
That plumage is so thick.
Yeah.
You ever hide candy in his? No, of course you didn't,
No.
because that's something people don't do.
I don't hide candy in my dog's fur.
Word you didn't think you were gonna say.
Yeah, I
today.
never thought I'd say that either. We cut
Pop the pussy fangs.
pop the pussy fangs. T-shirt.
Right, no doubt.
We cut to the hospital where the beaten and broken white guy is getting released from the ER. He hobbles out of the hospital with the help of a walker.
The BBW unit of the hospital.
Yes.
Not big, beautiful women.
No. Excuse me. Eve is there to pick him up in his own car, I guess, or her car. I don't know. But she's only wearing a men's long sleeve button up shirt. No pants.
Like Trish from fucking Friday the 13th Part 4.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was a weird reference. That's
I
how
mean,
my
I
brain
get
works.
it. I mean, I always thought that was kind of sexy and cute when girls would walk around the house and something like that. That's great. But if you're going out to a hospital, driving right, no one's going to leave the house without pants. I don't understand. It's just ridiculous. Why does she not have any pants on?
I also judge what women wear, Marshall.
She had time to put shoes on, but not
Well, yeah,
pants.
she's not a Philistine. Jesus Christ. Like, there's broken glass everywhere. People pissing in the streets because they just don't care. You gotta fucking wear some footwear.
All right.
Around Aaron. Around Aaron,
Especially
you
around
definitely
Aaron, yeah.
finished.
Around Aaron.
Yeah. I finished.
The guy
Oh,
is...
shit, dude. They're
What?
making a sweet man bat. Oh, that's boobs.
Nachos is like on Instagram right now, just dicking around. I don't know
I
what
want
he's
to.
doing.
Yeah, okay. Check out that man bat figure.
Yeah.
That's dope as fuck. I love what McFarlane is doing with these fucking DC shit. He's going a little too bat hard. What are we gonna call Todd McFarlane out for having his cape fetish? We make fun of Rob Liefeld for pockets.
I don't know.
Like, remember Spawn comics? It's
Yeah.
just, it's Spawn like dramatically posing on the top of a cathedral. Then you open the other page and it's his cape. Then you open the third page and it's also his cape.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it's not like, the centerfold of a Playboy. It's Todd McFarlane's fucking cape fetish.
Yep. I guess he does have a cape fetish.
No doubt. And chains.
Yeah.
But who don't got no chain fetish?
Chain, yeah.
I'm sure Pinhead.
Pinhead.
Normal head.
Normal head.
That fucked me up so bad, dude. That's a callback. Wrapping chains around his ween and just, oh, who's a dirty little puppet? Me, I am. And he just jams a fucking thumbtack up his dick hole.
So
And we're back.
Yes. White guy insists on driving himself, so Eve gets out of the car. He gets in the driver's seat, locks her ass out of the car.
That'll learn her.
He tells her it's over between them and then drives away, never to be seen again.
That's kind of
So,
a dick move.
Either she drove his car there, or he just straight up stole her car and left her pantsless on the side of the road.
You know what it was? Maybe she was like getting dressed in her yellow bra and all that shit, and she looked out the window and she saw Grammy Honka slipping, and she's like, I'm gonna jack this whip. No, she's in the trunk. It's that song from Office Space. Man, my feet are tired. I'm looking at this
All right.
honky slipping. I'm gonna jack this car.
All right. I that's a reference I was I'm gonna say over my head, but I haven't seen Office Space in probably like 20 years. So.
Oh yeah, it's the intro to that song where they're beating the fuck out of that not washer and dryer combo, but that copy machine.
Copy machine?
Man.
The Ghetto Boys song?
Yeah. Dude, that song's so good.
I wish my dog would shut up. But
There's
I
your
apologize
dog
if you hear him in the background, guys, but there's nothing I can do.
Bonus content.
Bonus content. Yeah, there you go. That's what you pay for. Well, you don't pay for this anyway, so. Anyway.
You're welcome,
you're welcome.
Nerds. 20% off Moon Goons. What's up?
Yeah, exactly. So Eve starts walking the streets of LA pantless. She stops by a small food stand for a drink, and which she has no money for anyway. I don't get, but she runs into Dennis, who happens to be sitting there enjoying. Sweet Dennis happens to be sitting there eating a chili burger or something. He strikes up a conversation with her and offers her a place to stay.
I'll say it right now, Marshall. Nobody is sexy eating chili.
No.
Unless you're Drayton Sawyer from Chainsaw Massacre 2. But watch out for those hardcore hardcore peppercorns? Yeah. Anyway.
There you go. He writes down the address and then he leaves. Next is a montage of Eve walking the streets while Keith drives around looking for her. And this goes on way too long. It just keeps going, just montage and montage. So we cut to the next morning where we meet Professor Boyedel from the University of Vienna, who's knocking on Keith's door. And the professor starts asking Keith about the murder that occurred last Tuesday night that he witnessed.
He's like a cartoon supervillain.
He is.
He's like, hello, I'm German.
Yeah.
Or am I? I'm from Vienna, but am I German?
He's a caricature of a character. Yeah, he's a joke.
He's a cartoon character.
Yeah. We come back to Dennis, who pulls up to meet some old friends from his
the
hood.
Poker Patrol?
He pulls up to meet his old boys who are playing soccer because everyone knows that black guys in the hood love to play soccer.
Oh my God. So if they stood on their hands, is it basketball then? I'm going to stop. That's dumb. That's not things people say.
That is not.
Get out of my house!
Dennis is showing off his new Mercedes. His boys want to know how he got it, so Dennis tells them that he works for 3 beautiful vampire ladies that suck the blood out of rich guys with nice cars. But of course, they all think he's joking, and they just all laugh it off.
Yo, keep that shit on the DL. Do you think your fucking VP vampire wants you to go blabbing around?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Some hush-hush.
Night falls again. 2 more random black guys arrive at the vampire massage parlor. Delilah and Cleo lead them down to the bedchamber, do some sexy shadow dancing for them. The guys jump onto the bed, where the women instantly mount them and start kissing them. First, I don't want to talk about this bed. It's really weird. Like,
you keep saying that sexy talk. I'm gonna come over there and mount you.
Yeah. So this bed chamber is like they come into this room and there's a bed. It's a giant bed, probably at least king size.
California king size, big O.
But the bed, there's like a wall with like a little opening, like it's like in.
Are you talking about the fucking entrance zone thing? Because that shit's styrofoam, straight up.
Oh no, not like the tunnel, not the tunnel.
The tunnel of fuck.
No, it's just like there's these. It's like the whole bed is like boxed in, except for like this little opening that people just kind of like jump through.
What?
And there's like it's like Japanese paper wall, you know, like the walls because you can see through the silhouettes through it.
I've seen an
but
anime
I've never
or
seen
two.
a bed so like blocked off and inaccessible. And if you're running a massage fuck parlor, the bed should be accessible. That's like the whole point of your business.
Technically, if it is a masseuse parlor,
I said fuck parlor. So.
Fuck parlor, yeah, we're professional. They should have those fancy ass tables with the hole that you put your ding dong through and the chicks jerk you off.
Yep, that hole.
I gotta get that back from my mom.
Yep.
That's weird.
That is weird.
I know. She better clean it off.
I was about to say, make sure she cleans it first.
Yeah, come on. We're prestigious people. The McWerewolf lineage. It's an old family name.
So, it's a family name. So they're kissing on him. The fangs come out and the feeding begins. Only this time, Cleo literally peels the face
Dude,
off
that
of
was,
the guy.
That was so good.
It was so good. She just peels this guy's face
Like
off.
a fucking beef jerky fruit roll up.
Yes. And then Delilah rips the other guy's head right off of his shoulders and then makes out with it.
Yeah.
Like, this came out left field.
Wait, did she get consent?
I don't know. Well, they're there of their own consent.
Wait a minute. If you know, like, you have to welcome a vampire into your house.
Mm-hmm.
Now, does a vampire have to welcome you to come inside her?
I would doubt it, but
No, dude. All right, so I'm pretty sure they used that fucking faceless skull dealy whatzel several times. I'm pretty sure they used that like 3 more times.
they got their money's worth out.
I'm all right with it, dude. It looks all right.
Yeah,
It ain't great, but it ain't bad.
it ain't bad. Yeah, I was surprisingly okay with this. It was so
Nonchalant.
not expected to happen at this point that I was like, oh damn.
I'm
Shit.
glad they just kind of be bringing me kind of dry dialogue. You know, there's some humor there, but I'm like, can we get to the murders?
Yeah.
Can we please?
The
get to
dialogue
fucking
sucks. I mean,
murders?
there's like no humor in this movie.
It was just like The Slayer, the movie we did on the Here Comes the Spooky podcast. That movie fucking sucked.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one yet.
Don't. Just listen to 2 fucking snide pricks talk about it. Actually, that episode was an hour and 70 minutes long, and most of it were talking about the new Chainsaw movie. It's straight up in the intro. There's no whisper gag. It's just, fuck this movie. What are we doing? Yeah, new Chainsaw movie came out. You want to talk about that? Sure. There you go. Cross promotion.
Where were they? Rips up that guy's head off. That's right. So we
regretting that you spent an hour and a half watching this movie.
Yeah. We crossfade to Cleo and Delilah lying on the bed covered in blood with the skeletal remains of the 2 men in between them.
What there's a full leg, but the fucking meat is eaten off the toes? That's the dumbest shit. That doesn't even make sense. Unless you're Aaron.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. You gotta go for that toe meat.
Gotta get that toe meat.
Precious toe meat. He's gonna beat the fuck out of me.
Yeah, he's
I hope he's well.
Yeah. So Cleo burps, saying that her stomach can't handle steroids. That's like the one joke they try to end.
No,
this
see, I
movie.
would have gone with, Italians. Spicy meatball.
But they're not Italian. They're just...
That's racist. You're racist, Marshall. This is Black History Month. What the fuck are you doing?
The doorbuster goes off again, signaling another customer. We see Dennis now wearing like a hazmat suit, cleaning up body parts.
I thought this was a new character.
Cleo tells Dennis to tell the customers that they're closed for the night. No more people. So Dennis answers the door to find Eve standing there. He invites her in and introduces her to Delilah, Cleo, and Lilith. Eve tells her sob story, and the 3 vampires agree to let her stay with them as long as she wants. Lilith takes Eve. The 2 of them leave, and after they leave, Delilah talks to Cleo about that Delilah's thinking about the possibility of turning Eve into a vampire so Lilith would have a plaything to keep her off the streets. That's their line of thinking. Let's basically turn this woman into a vampire so Lilith has a fuck buddy.
All right, fair enough. You know.
I mean, I guess there's worse.
Did you ever see the movie Kids? Like
God, yeah, like back in like the 90s.
Rosario Dawson's first movie. She's a goddess. I would let her fart Bloody Mary farts. You know what? And fuck them in this movie for never drinking a Bloody Mary. That's just dumb. Anyway, I mean, I don't work for Hollywood.
It kind of happens, but yeah.
Oh, okay. So who is the other chick? Not Cleo Sevigny. What's the chick? I'm trying to think of that white bitch. What's her fucking name, dude? She was in Gummo too.
Chloe Savani or something.
Yeah. She's
She
dope.
was in Gummo. God, that's a fucking
Dude,
weird
fuck
ass
that
movie.
It's the same director who did Kids, but dude, fuck that movie.
I remember watching that movie back in like '90s with Aaron and Ty. Like it was like this big thing. Like people try to find like the weirdest ass movies. I remember sitting around watching it with our old group of friends. And
You guys should see my sex tape.
You gotta watch Gummo. It's so weird and crazy, and we gotta watch it. It's just the greatest movie. I'm like, what? This
No,
is
it's what
fucking
people
weird-ass
from
shit.
not the Midwest watch, because this is what we do. I eat spaghetti in a bathtub with some dirty ass, water. That's what I do. I beat the fuck out of rabbit people, and I have my grandma punch my nipples. I beat up chairs.
Yeah.
And that's not even for the podcast. That's just what I do.
Yeah,
That's
I've
a
seen him
day
do
to day. I know. Shit, you were my fucking tag team partner.
Yeah.
What'd that chair do? And get up. It didn't get no legs.
He got no legs.
Lieutenant Dan. That's what we named that chair. No, it's a lazy Susan.
This is the latest season.
I threw that bitch off the roof. Anyway,
so where we at? Oh, so now we cut to Dennis and some boys playing. Dennis and his boys playing poker and drinking. In comes Keith now for someone who sits
Cool
down and
Keith.
joins them.
Cool Keith.
It makes no sense, but I guess he knows one of Dennis's buddies, but it's never really made clear as to why the fuck he's there or knows any of these guys. But because he certainly doesn't know Dennis at all.
Dude, there are so many Black and Milds rocking in this scene right
there
now.
are,
I love it though. They're not even the wood tips.
No.
Plastic tips.
Yeah.
That's how you know they dirty.
Yeah. Keith starts telling about the professor and how the professor thinks that the murderer was a vampire.
Dude, he sounds like such a fucking dork.
Yeah.
You know what? We should, one of our friends in the group, name him the professor. Because we got the Lord, the professor. People think we prestige as fuck.
Maybe Aaron. He was a teacher for a while.
Dude, the professor.
He taught English in Thailand, so.
All right.
Yeah.
Maybe we should run it past him first.
Yeah.
Professor Feet.
Professor Feet.
Professor Tozy.
Professor Toad.
He's gonna beat the fuck out of me, dude. Why you getting me in trouble, Marshall? I don't want to die. I got shit to do.
Oh boy. Love you, Aaron.
This is what you get when you're not here.
Yep, it's kind of your own fault, man.
I'm a fart in your seat. Too late. I farted in the seat several times. If you were wondering what it wasn't the cat pee on my bag. That's my butt.
Oh, okay.
Man, if I should get down with this manscaping promotion, though. I'm a whore. I know what I'm here for.
Manscaped
That's right.
just released the new Ultra Premium collection of.
What they do, buddy?
They released the Ultra Premium collection.
Oh, hell the fuck yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did.
What did they do?
Well, in that you get the fucking Manscaped Premium deodorant.
There's Kinkle deodorant.
Yeah, you get the hydrating body moisturizer.
Nipple repellent.
You get the body wash.
Body wash.
You get the 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner.
Poo poo.
Poo poo. And you get a free gift of the 3-pack of lip balm to keep them lips from getting all chappity chapped.
They make Steve Buscemi come up and lick your lips every day before you go to work. Bitch.
That's right. And you can also get the famous Lawnmower 4.0
That's right.
groomer.
No
which is
more
the-
broken bottles for your pussy heat
That's
parts.
right.
For
Get that shit
toilet
trimmed
zone.
up nice.
Throw it in the dumpster behind Arby's.
Get it done nice. Nice and smooth.
You don't want
We love it. We use it. It's wonderful. Get your Manscaped at manscaped.com using promo code MoonGoon for 20% off and free shipping.
Marshall, what's that promo code? God damn it, I did it again. I fucking suck. What's that promo code, my dude?
It's MoonGoon.
Moongoon, 20% off. Don't be a chat and cut your dick off.
There
With
we
your
go.
broken bottle you got behind the dumpster at Arby's.
There we go.
We did it.
We did it.
Yeah, damn.
All right.
Chicka, chicka, chicka.
So, so Dennis perks up hearing Keith say the word vampire.
You know these contain alcohol?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, they do. But everyone, including Keith, just laugh it off and make some Buffy the Vampire joke.
Yeah, they do.
They go on a Buffy rant here for a bit.
Yeah,
Again,
Joss
it's
Whedon's
not
like-
funny.
Joss Whedon's like, am I still canceled? Yeah, bitch, you're canceled.
Anyway, so the one Mexican dude, he just kind of takes a drunk Keith home and he leaves.
He said, get your boy.
Yeah,
get your boy.
So that's it. That's the scene. We jump back to Eve, who has clearly just
Also,
finished taking a shower and
they
cleaning
say
up.
the N-word a lot.
Yeah.
I was uncomfortable. As I am African American, that was embarrassing.
Yeah. Well, they say the abbreviated ended with an A version. Instead
Oh,
of
yeah,
ER.
yeah.
So that's the okay version for them to say.
Okay, so I'm a Caucased American,
Uh-huh.
maybe even paler than your pale ass.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. We're close.
We're not going to have a pale off.
No. No, we won't.
But my father told me, are you of that ethnicity? I said, no, Daddy. He goes, well, I'm going to fuck you in your ass. Or, I mean, we don't say those words. You don't say the slang terms of that. You can call your white people honkies and crackers. And we stop there. And then he fucked me in the ass.
Then he fucked you in the ass.
Hey, Marshall.
Yeah.
What's brown and sticky?
Your ass?
A stick, you pervert. What's brown and sticky? My dad's dick after he fucks me up the ass after I mow the lawn badly.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mow that lawn bad
Yeah.
all the
So
time.
your yard looks like trash.
I did not cut a swastika in the front yard one time on purpose, so I didn't have to do it ever again. But I used the manscaping man mower to fucking shave a swastika of my dad's dick beard. You're like, canceled. You're like, this episode's canceled! Canceled!
Yeah. I think we just lost Manscaped. It was fun while it lasted.
What was
guys.
it, the
Thanks.
dad fucking or the pubic swastika? Canceled.
Oh,
this is a
boy.
Patreon episode now.
Yep. This is never getting aired. Where were we? Eve, who is cleaning up after taking a shower, Lilith walks in and gives Eve this short, silky white robe, and they talk a
Is
bit.
she naked in the shower? Did I miss it? Or is it like that?
She's already wiping off the towel.
Oh, yeah. It was a blue towel.
Yeah.
I remember that today. It was 40
and-
minutes ago.
So they talk for a bit while sharing a joint, and they end up making out a bit on the bed. We fade to black.
Oh, no. This is gross because, like, I like smoking. I like chomping on the pizzois. But never the two shall meet. I'm not like, hold. You know what? If she's got teeth in that pussy, then maybe it can take a little rip. You're like,
Yeah.
get it, boy. Oh, could you shotgun her vampire pussy mouth? You know what?
Yeah.
You let her breathe it, and then you slap on her tummy, and she fucking queef shots. Fucking. I don't even talk like this on my podcast. What'd you let me do, Marshall?
I know you just. I'm like, I got you in a rare mood, or rarefied air today. Jesus Christ.
I'm not even in a wolf mood.
No.
Mowed.
So we cut back to Dennis in his bright orange hazmat suit as he disposes of some body parts in a construction
This
site.
is so dumb. There's a hand.
Yep.
He throws in sand, and he's using a shovel in this grid bullshit. Hey, dude, how about stomp it down and kick some dirt on it?
Yeah.
Walk the fuck away.
Yep. It's really bad the way he tries to hide this body.
He's
part.
doing the mafia fucking yard job, you know?
Yeah.
Where's Jimmy Hoffa? I don't know.
Next, we see Dennis back at the that room where they're just playing poker a few scenes ago, which seems like it's kind of like a mechanics auto shop or something like that.
You see that big ass TV?
Yep.
I bet you that had a VCR in the bottom of it.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I was feeling it.
He finds Keith's wallet sitting on the table, flips through it, and pocketing the cash. But he also notices a picture of Keith and Eve together. In comes a hungover Keith. Dennis makes some small talk, tosses Keith his wallet. And then Keith asks Dennis about the Mercedes outside with the license plate Sweets. So Dennis tells him that it's his car and that he used to be a rapper and Sweets was his rap name or part of it or something.
No, he
like
just
that.
had the best taste in booty hole in the hood. Do you have your wallet on you?
No, not.
All right. In your wallet, do you have pictures? That's a dead thing. People don't do that.
I haven't had pictures in my wallet. The last time I had pictures in my wallet was like high school, where I get like, I used to have like when you hand out like your senior pictures to friends and you had like little wallet sized ones.
Oh my God! I hope
So I have
you
like
carried the picture of you with your cat.
no, I didn't carry my own. I carry like my friends' ones that they.
Oh,
gave
you're
me.
not a sociopath.
Yeah.
I am dead serious. Aaron showed me that picture. I want to get that on a shirt, but I want it to be like an ugly beige shirt. You know what I have in my wallet? Oh, it's my Spooky Squad card,
Yeah,
because
you
I'm
do.
a card-carrying member of the Here Comes the Spooky podcast. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. For mere dollars a month, Somebody farted. I hope that went on the air.
I heard it in my headphones.
Yes. Please don't smell it in your headphones. Oh, that is bad. Dude,
Okay.
so the best idea, a koozie, but it's the CQ shit? Oh, that was cool. On the bottom of the koozie, so like when you chugging, people can take a picture of it.
Oh.
And then it sends you to your site.
There you go.
Marketing genius.
Yeah.
He's not here. Sorry, Marshall, go ahead.
You're fine. You're fine, buddy.
This part isn't.
I knew what I was in for when I asked you on the show.
This is my dad's card.
Now we're just going through Nacho's wallet, guys. We're
The
just having, like,
ADD
show and
is
tell.
strong. This is how much we don't want to talk about this fucking movie, dude.
So,
Fuck howdy.
Keith takes off, and we cut back to Keith. We go to his partner and the professor and Keith at a pizzeria now.
Oh my god! All right,
Eating pizza.
Marshall,
Okay.
I have a very personal question to ask you.
sure.
What side of that pizza would you be on?
I'm trying to remember what I know. One side was pepperoni, the other side was.
It's like peppers and shit. It was kind of like Kmart Supreme sans mushrooms.
I'd be on the pepperoni side.
That's right, bitch.
I'm a
That's all we
pepperoni.
do. Get over here. Team pepperoni for
Keep pepperoni.
life.
Yep.
It's the fucking Marshall and Mike show, bitch.
Yeah, it is. So the professor, they're talking about the professor's theory about the killer being a vampire. And now, guys, get ready for some serious, real bullshit here. Because the professor starts talking about how sometimes there's a psychic connection between the feeder
Yeah, that's real.
and the person who observes the act.
Oh no, that's
That's the
bullshit. That's
bullshit.
bullshit. That's
Yeah.
the bullshit.
That's
Because you know, vampires got like it's like Debo. Debo shows up, I stop farting. He's gone, I'm farting again.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
What? So I'm just like, what the shit is this fuckery, guys?
Fuckery.
I've heard that in vampire. I've never heard this in vampire lore before. So now, according to these vampire rules, if a person just watches a vampire feed on somebody, they gain a psychic bond with the vampire.
Bullshit!
Yeah, this is bullshit all on its own. But the glaring problem here is that Keith never watched Lilith feed in the first place.
All right, this is problematic for the sole reason. What if some vampire be feeding, and then a vampire's eating, ingesting their food, but then they do it on like Instagram, like the live feed.
Yeah.
So do all the followers, or
That's a good question. Does it transmit over the internet, or does it have to be in person feed?
right? Is it
I
a
don't know.
personal thing?
Yeah.
Do they
It's
have
just so stupid.
It's stupid.
I mean, I get the whole like if the vampire bites you, if you get bitten by a vampire, you might have a connection. Okay, sure, why not? But I've never in my life heard, if you just watch the vampire feed, now you have a psychic connection with the vampire.
Well, what the fuck? What if that happens and somebody VHS records it? You pop the
You got
goddamn.
you got a ring situation going on.
Yeah, 7 days to feed, and I want to fuck this VCR.
Yeah. But like I said, the glaring problem is that Keith never actually witnessed Lilith feeding on that guy. He gets to the scene, she leaves the body and goes to him. She's not even near the body when Keith shows up. So this whole plot point is fucking wrong.
Wait, do you think there's some kind of psionic mental residue looming around the corpse or some such fuck this. I'm thinking
we're
thinking
not
way
going to
too
that
hard
in
on
movie.
this bullshit ass movie.
So Professor Dingbat just goes on to say that he thinks Keith is psychically linked to the nest. Now it's the nest, not just Lilith like he said seconds ago, but the whole fucking nest all of a
there's
sudden.
3 of the bitches.
Yeah.
Or did you mean, yes, you'll be psychically, psionically onto the nest now. Yeah, I'm German.
Yeah.
Fucking
So,
fuck this movie.
Next, he asks Keith if there has been any violence in his relationship with his wife. Where the fuck does that come from? Just out of the blue.
No,
fucking blue. You know what that means.
Oh, get it, boy!
Someone's gonna hate it!
Yo, listen up. Here's the story about a little guy.
You're such an
All
asshole.
right.
What? I thought you were gonna play the whole damn thing. I was gonna do a dance routine.
No.
My pants were coming off. You know what? You get that pepperoni pizza and pink lemonade, and you
good.
you think your thoughts.
All right, now that was just for fun because a certain listener out there, little GBHL out there, got really pissed off and got for me playing that soundbite a bit.
You
so.
telling me dude's feeling a little
little a little what?
A little what?
Sorry, man. Don't hate us. It's just, we're
This
having
is
fun.
what happens when we don't have our fucking counterparts with it.
When Aaron's not around. Yeah.
Cincinnati Jeff
It's
isn't here
getting
to
off the
keep me in
rails.
line.
It's getting off the rails.
Well, this is a fucking Marvel team up from hell, bitches,
Yeah,
and you
it is.
love it.
It is. So anyway, Keith gets pissed off at the professor for bringing this up, saying the professor's tripping. To which the professor replies, "I've only done
Pharmaceutical."
This is like the only somewhat funny line in the entire movie. The professor says, "I've only done LSD 128 times in my life."
only pharmaceutically done LSD 128 times, but yeah, bros, I am tripping.
So
That was dope. I fucking got a big old chuckle.
yeah, that's the only funny line in this movie. So now, with absolutely no reason or evidence whatsoever, the professor jumps to the conclusion that Eve may already be in the nest, and that Keith has to open up all of his senses, and the senses he may
Like
not
his
even
sixth
know
sense?
he has, in order to sense these psychic waves in the air. Goddamn, this is such fucking nonsensical bullshit.
Is what a non-vampire believer would say.
Oh.
Yo, I seen Blade. Every February for Black History Month, that was words. I watch Blade 28 times. And I'll tell you what, Marshall, you don't want to be that one motherfucker trying to ice skate uphill.
No, I don't.
I love that movie.
That's a great line.
Oh my god, dude. The first Blade is so good.
It is.
Second Blade, I don't want to say it. I think it's better than the first. But the third one is total batshit. It's not about Drake and Blade. It's about everybody else. It's the Friday 3. Or, Friday After Next? No.
Yeah, Friday After Next.
Yeah. No, that's the one with Casper from Kids. It's a callback.
Oh?
So what's the third one?
I don't remember.
Top Flight Security of the world, Craig.
Um,
Of the world.
so-
Top Flight Chad. Go ahead, sorry.
Keith does say he has a weird feeling about the car with the Sweets license plate. The Professor Nutjob says...
Oh, the car's a vampire now?
Yeah.
I'm out. Fuck this.
Professor Nutjob says, "Ah, yes. See, you are connecting now." And I'm like, connecting? Shut the fuck up. That's just called a cop doing his fucking job. Following up on a hunch. Police intuition. There's nothing psychic about it. A cop sees a suspicious car and says, "Yeah, I have a weird feeling about that car." Does not make him psychic. He's doing his goddamn job.
It's not like it's Sweet Tooth from fucking Twisted Metal, you know?
Yeah.
It's just a regular ass car. It's a fucking Benz, right?
It's a Mercedes-Benz.
Oh,
yeah.
fuck howdy.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a good paint. Where'd you get that, bud? What is that? Is that Bub?
That's, yeah. Some asshole. I don't know.
Some shit clown?
Some asshole gave it to us at a convention. I don't know.
Damn.
I just
bud.
threw it up there.
Throw you up. Here. My toilet seat's on.
So, Keith radios in to have the plates run, and just when I think this scene can't get any worse or any stupider, they fuck up the military alphabet, which pisses me the fuck off. So Keith tells Keith tells the dispatcher to run a check on the plate Sierra Whiskey England Tango Sierra.
What's
E is in England. It's Echo. It's not fucking England.
Dude,
how do
even
you fuck that up?
even I know that shit.
Everybody should know that.
And well, I mean, okay.
Most people know that. E is Echo.
What's
and then
M?
they say England.
What's M?
Mike.
That's dumb.
Yeah, it's fucking dumb.
That's a stupid
It's a
name
stupid
for
name.
dumb losers with small wieners.
Yep.
Oh my god, no, I'm sorry. I gotta jump in because I was taking a shit at WrestleManic.
Yeah.
This is the fucking best, dude. So this toilet is like, you gotta take a step stool to get on this motherfucker.
Yep.
And my little feet, I mean, I'm not small, I'm not tall, I'm average size. But I'm thick as hell, boy. No, my butt. No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm a weird looking dude. Don't laugh.
All right.
Laugh at me.
So that's the story.
No. And so I'm making some fucking Gorilla spray paint fall out of that hole in my back. And I see Marshall's ass, or the Lord Marshall,
Yep.
or Mixmaster Marshall, if you want to get fancy about it, come in with my negative shoes. I rock a pair of Adidas. They black. They got the white stripes.
Mhm.
And my fucking reverse flash over here
Yep.
comes in because he got Hey guys, help me out. What do you think it is? All white.
Yep.
Black stripes.
Yep.
And so I see his fucking condrumulous ass fucking walking. I see his stilts. Those are feet. Aaron, go easy on it. So I'm pooping and I can't make the poop go good. So this motherfucker starts petting the side of the shit box and he goes, "What do you do? What do you do?"
All right, here you go now. So maybe this opens, and I just start singing. I just started singing a little, ooh baby, ooh baby, ooh baby,
Ooh, baby, ooh, baby, ooh, baby, ooh, baby, ooh, baby, ooh, baby,
Ooh, baby, ooh, baby, ooh, baby,
ooh, baby.
You found the 10-hour loop?
Ooh, baby, ooh, baby.
I said, this shit box is nasty!
Yeah.
So, in case you guys are totally miserable and hate your lives, you should envy us. This is the camaraderie we have. Our dueling banjo podcast butt fuckery.
Yes.
So what about this movie?
We cut to Eve hanging out. We cut to Eve hanging out in her underwear because, like I said, no one wears any clothes in this vampire den.
But nobody busts out tits.
Yes, I know. It's like, what the fuck?
They found the in-betwixt, the
And
medium.
one of them is the goddamn Playboy playmate. She's been naked in front of a camera before.
For money. She's like...
Yeah. God damn it.
She's like, give me that money, 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 money.
Money. She goes to the fridge looking for something to drink or eat, and she sees a large...
No,
she sees
are
two...
we talking about the two pictures?
Yes, the two pictures.
Oh my god, this
One-
isn't sweet, it's salty.
Yeah, one's labeled Fred, and the other is labeled Sweet. She pours herself a glass of the blood, which she thinks is Bloody Mary mix, from the Sweet pitcher. And that's what she says. It's not salty, or it's not sweet, it's salty.
What's more suspicious? Walking into a house where there's two pictures of blood or two pictures of Bloody Marys? Because I don't know, dude. Sexy ass black chicks in lingerie with like pictures of fucking Bloody Marys? I get on board with that, my dude.
I get more, but I still wouldn't drink it. I hate Bloody Marys.
No, it's heartburn time. My fucking frail, honky carcass cannot spice.
I've tried them so many times. Everybody's like, "Oh, I make a great one." No, I make a great one. I'm like, all right, I'll try it. And I've hated every Bloody Mary I've ever had. I cannot stand Bloody Marys.
I dig it. It's like spicy tomato soup, and I want to dip some grilled cheese in that shit, but it fucks me up, man. I'm shitting lava. I can't even fucking drink milk anymore. What the fuck? Thanks, 30s. What the fuck?
So she wanders around the den for a bit, checking the place out, and she ends up wandering into the vampire's bedchamber and finds all three of them sleeping together on the bed. The vampire bedchamber? Fuck dungeon. Delilah rolls over, and that's when Eve notices fangs.
She got a dick. Eve, she's like, shocker, my name's Adam. Oh!
Seeing the fangs scares Eve. She takes off running. The vampires wake up. Eve runs right into Dennis. He hisses at her, showing off his fangs. Eve passes out. Dennis then pops the fake fangs out of his mouth.
And you know what? Those are the best looking fangs in this movie.
Yeah.
I didn't see the pussy teeth, so that's different.
Yeah, we never see those.
Yeah, we need a hysterectomy cam for that.
Yeah.
Can I get that back?
Yeah.
Okay, you gonna clean it off? With chunky cowboy chowder.
You have issues, my friend.
I do. Several. Let me count the ways.
We cut to the three vampires all just chilling on the bed in lingerie now. Lilith says that Eve will be out for a while. So the three of them argue about what to do with Eve. Before they can decide, though, Dennis comes in with more bad news, telling them that Eve is married to a cop. Delilah blames Lilith for this, says
that ain't shit, dude. Whatever. Blade? Any of that? Deacon Frost be like, give her that like cool neck tramp stamp, that Avid tramp stamp, but on the neck.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the little glyph.
Oh yeah.
And don't worry about
those.
I got mine.
So Delilah says that the connection will be weaker in 84 hours, so they just will wait and hope.
They're just making up fucking
that
rules.
So they could just sit around and wait and hope, or they could turn Eve, who Delilah says is probably the transmitter now. Transmitter?
Yeah.
What is this shit? Is she a radio tower? Why is she transmitting anything? This movie's
calm down.
logic.
You
is
can't see
giving
what
me a
Marshall's
migraine.
doing. He's fucking just pushing his temples together.
Yeah, I can't.
My boy is melting his brain. He's
It's so batshit loony. Trying to figure out this. So let's roll this back. So first we have Keith has a psychic link now apparently to Lilith
'Cause he
for
saw a thing
supposedly
from a-
watching
yeah.
her feed even though he didn't feed. Then it would be the psychic connection became not just Lilith but the entire den. And now
all three of the den.
all three of them. Now they're saying Eve is psychically transmitting back to Keith because she's a transmitter now, even though she has not been bit by a vampire.
You ran out of
She
fingers
has
to
not-
count it on.
She has not drank blood. She has done nothing of anything. But she is now somehow psychically transmitting to him. But the connection will wane and get weaker after 84 hours.
You know what?
What the fuck is happening?
Yeah, the next 48 hours. No, you know what I did at this point in Cincinnati Just basement where I woke up an hour ago? It's when I stay. I did the Tom Atkins from Halloween Kid 3 at the very end. I'm like, stop it! Stop it! Turn it off! Turn it off! Stop it! No! Even you like that, buddy.
Yeah, that's probably an appropriate reaction to this.
Oh, did you see my unholy trinity over there?
I saw it last night too.
That's what I do, buddy. That's what I do.
So Delilah at this point orders Dennis to get rid of the Mercedes.
Doesn't even ask him nicely.
No.
She's like, take her my shit.
So
I'm in lingerie.
Yep.
Let's break this down real quick.
Oh, okay.
These vampires,
Mm-hmm.
life ain't tough. You look sexy.
Mm-hmm.
A, you're half naked.
Mm-hmm.
B, C, you sleep all fucking day.
Mm-hmm.
Number ocho. Wait, is that math? Whatever.
Yeah,
is that algebra?
Yeah, that
And
tracks.
then
That's valid.
You're good looking black chicks. Oh my god. Why are they so... I almost said sassy.
Mm.
That's a cat name. Sassy.
Sassy.
Life ain't that bad. You
No.
got a fuckboy that brings you Bloody Marys?
Mm-hmm.
Or Bloody Sweets. Wait, so they have sweets as blood in a pitcher.
Yeah.
So, like, they bled them out? What if they stab in a bonus wiener hole and fucking that was the blood spout? Spigot?
Spigot.
What'd you
spout,
call
yeah.
me? What'd you fucking call me?
I heard you. I called
Sir! Sir!
Spigot.
Cancel! Cancel! Just kidding.
you.
Can I eat that highlighter?
No, you can't eat my highlighter. What weirdo.
Ooh, Lord Marshall with all 14
so-
highlighters.
We cross-fade to the three vampires talking to Eve about turning her into a vampire, which Eve is surprisingly calm about. She takes that really well.
Buddy, would you not want to be a vampire? That'd be super dope.
Actually, it would be pretty dope. I'd dig it. This
Wait.
conversation gets real weird, talking about how time is not what Eve thinks, and that she exists in a different reality, and that if she joins them, then she can see the unseen and have a whole new idea of life and all this weird shit.
So, Marshall, what you're trying to tell me is back to life, back to reality. Yeah, thank you.
Back
Black
to
History Month.
life.
We know things.
Yep, we do. We cut to Keith riding in his partner's car while trying to psychically connect, like fucking Professor X, or
To the
something with
Wi-Fi.
Eve. Yeah, to the Wi-Fi.
Did you see that shit I sent? Did I send it to the group? It's DMX as
DMX,
Professor X. Y'all gonna make me use my mind up in here. Oh,
Hey!
Oh, that's wrong.
Oh,
one.
God. Oh, my
Sorry. There you go.
Can I get an EI?
You want an EI?
I got my EI boys here.
Oh, you
Or
want the
boy.
EI?
Yeah, come on.
All
Come on,
right,
son.
I gotta find my EI. Oh, there it
You know,
is.
we'll sneak it in later. Oh, what's happening now?
All right, there you go. You got your
This
EI.
is the most sued episode.
Mm-hmm.
You keep it under 20 seconds, you're good to go, my dude.
Keith's trying to psychically connect with Eve. Then we
With
go
a
right back
psychic
to Eve.
Wi-Fi.
We go back to Eve listening to the vampires talk about how long they've all been alive. Lilith says she was turned back in the 18th century. Cleo was turned back in like ancient Egypt times,
There
where
were
she
black
was
people in Egypt times?
where she was a concubine.
Dope.
And Delilah doesn't divulge how old she is, but ends up giving Eve an ultimatum saying be turned and join them or be killed. And, you know.
She didn't give her an ultimatum. That's
an
weird.
ultimatum, yeah. But that she must decide tonight. At this point, two of Dennis's
Speaking
boys
of
arrive.
ultimatums, oof.
The guys we saw playing soccer and poker, they show up.
Poker.
They drive up. They pull up driving the same Mercedes that Sweet was supposed to, or Dennis was supposed to get rid of. Anyway, so they come in. They both end up in bed with Delilah and Cleo.
This is dope. I like this. I'm clapping.
Delilah is grinding on one of the guys. She leans down, fangs exposed, ready to bite into the guy. But he opens his eyes just in time to see the fangs. He quickly knocks Delilah
He
off
says,
of him.
"Shut it down!
Shut it down!" Knocks Delilah off him, leaps out of the bed, and starts to run away. But Delilah teleports in front of him, blocking his path.
She Jason Voorhees.
Just literal teleport. Just boop. He's right there.
The effect ain't great, but it ain't bad.
She hisses at him, but he just runs around her. Like, she doesn't even grab him. He's like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna.
It's
go
like a
this way.
goddamn Scooby-Doo cartoon.
it is.
He's like, yo, boy, these bitches be vampires.
He runs off, calling for his boy Spike. He finds him in bed with Cleo,
About to get a blowgy.
where he tries to warn him about the girls being vampires.
He's like, man, shut the fuck up. The
Yeah.
only thing these bitches be sucking is my elbow.
So, yeah, of
Whoa.
course, Spike doesn't believe him. Cleo
He's
bites into Spike, starts to bite him.
He's like, man, she ain't even a vampire.
But his buddy pulls Spike out of her grip
By his toesies.
by his toes and out of the bed, saving him.
That's hilarious.
And the two of them actually manage to escape and flee the building, where they run down the street screaming in their underwear.
As my boy Cincinnati Jeff would say, I like winners in my butt. I mean, they gotteth the fucketh the outeth.
Yes, they did it.
He never said that. I'm paraphrasing.
We cut back to the cops and the professor driving around town still. The professor is trying to, quote unquote, tutor Keith on how to open up his mind to the psychic eternity or some bullshit like this.
It's just him tweaking his nips.
Yeah.
I'm tuning in.
We jump back to Eve and Lilith, still both in their underwear and lingerie on Lilith's bed. Lilith tells Eve that she wants her, that she has chosen Eve to be with her forever, that death is life and life is death. Lilith tells Eve that she loves her, and they end up kissing and making out.
All right, that sounds like a page of my high school poetry journal. Also, I was a Mandrake Goth topic. Surprise!
So, we go back to the cops, where Keith has now psychically led them to the vampire den, where they see the Mercedes parked out front.
Sweet!
Keith and his partner are suddenly now at an ATM machine, where they find Dennis using about a dozen or so debit cards that belong to dead people, the victims.
What, sorry, I'm doing a classic me.
Yeah.
What did dude's boot say? Was it ass to mouth? Or ankles to mouth?
What are you talking about?
The wrestling show last night.
Oh,
dude had
ATM.
Yeah, what's that?
Well,
You had like a cool thing. You know shit. I'm done.
his gimmick, ATM, it's
ass to mouth. That's
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah, that's...
Any crabs walk at people?
Yeah, that's what he does. Yeah. It's all that matters is his gimmick. But anyway, so
There were kids around, dude. They all learned today.
so yeah, they find Dennis using all these dead people's ATM cards. They
I missed
arrest
that part.
Dennis.
That's cool though.
They arrest him. Dennis tries to make a deal with Keith so that he can tell Keith where his wife is. We jump back to Eve in bed with Lilith. Cleo crawls into bed next to Eve. In comes Delilah saying that it's time for Eve to decide. Eve says she doesn't want to die, to which Delilah replies, then it's time to die. And then all three of them then bare their fangs and start biting into Eve.
Wow, I thought you said she didn't want to die.
Yeah, that's exactly what she said. And then Delilah says, well, then I guess you're going to die.
These are vampire ladies are jerks.
Yeah. We fade to black, and then this is really fucking weird. I don't get this. But we cut to Eve with like a clear plastic bag or plastic wrap it around her head.
Oh, like Laura Palmer. Aaron will get that joke.
She's screaming and lying on a pile of corpses in like a dark dimension or some other space.
AKA my bedroom.
And the camera quickly zooms in on her face, and we just fade to black, and we go back to Keith. That's the shot, the scene. Like, it's so fucking weird and from out of nowhere, and has like no connection to anything. They've never done this throughout the movie before.
That's called
it's weird.
Making a movie, not a short and a feature-length film.
Yeah,
you buying that time.
I guess so. So we go back to Keith and the professor getting out of the car and heading to the Vampire Den massage parlor, leaving Dennis in the car with Keith's partner. It jumps to Keith and the professor in the waiting area. Keith has stripped down to his boxers. In comes Cleo.
Yeah, but why?
Yeah. I guess they're obviously posing as customers, but like he doesn't. I don't know.
You know, when I go to get my dick tugged off by a professional, theoretically speaking, of course.
Yeah. Of course.
There's a little finesse in there. You wear your normal human clothes, and then you produce your swimsuit zone. So, don't. Moving on. Yeah, sorry.
So, anyway, the Cleo comes in, takes the professor with her to another room, and tells Keith, like, you go down this hallway to this room. So Cleo has the professor kind of sit or lay back on a weight bench.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Fucking weight bench
in a warehouse that isn't even part of this bullshit.
Yeah, it's like what? Like there's a whole new room. Like what happened to the bed or the couch we see Eve hanging out on when she's, or you know, these chairs when she's sipping her Bloody Mary blood cocktail. But no, you're just in a weird room. It's like the only thing in this room is a fucking weight bench, and that's what you're at.
And the sunlight is pouring in too. It's fucking dumb. Wait, hold up real quick.
Yeah.
I had a thing and I lost it.
Okay, so it cuts to Keith now in bed with both Lilith and Delilah. Delilah's on top of him grinding on his junk while Lilith lays next to him kissing on him. Back to Cleo, who's rubbing on the professor's crotch saying, "You're really hard for an old geezer." She kneels down between his legs like she's going to give him a blowjob, tilts her head back, out pop her fangs. She goes in to bite his dick, and she sinks her teeth into him, but instantly recoils in pain, backs away from the professor, who now pulls out a wooden cross from his pants.
Oh, what the fuck? Here, let me do your bit. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? So is this like a parody reverse flip of The Exorcist? Let Jesus fuck me.
Yeah, it's like
let Jesus blow me.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. He's done.
Nope.
Moving on.
Pulls a wooden cross out from his pants. Cleo spits out some splinters, I think.
His coxifix.
Ha ha. Crucifix.
Whatever, dude.
Yeah,
fuck this movie.
She spits out some splinters as the professor stands up holding the cross out in front of him. Delilah senses something is wrong and she gets off Keith and leaves. Cleo stands there screaming. The professor presses the cross to her forehead.
This is dope because it's glowing green.
Yeah.
I like it.
Cleo screams and twitches in pain. Delilah watches from the shadows as Cleo's face begins to smoke and melt off.
This is so dope!
This low budget special effects for this are awesomely
I'm
bad.
Really okay with it.
But wonderful.
Yeah. No, I mean,
I was totally like, oh,
right?
Okay.
Yeah, dude,
Okay, finally something out of this movie
dude.
Worth seeing. Yeah, I was on board with this too. I was I was like, yeah, this is good.
Yes, sir.
This is good.
And that's the same corpse from earlier when they ripped the face off the dude.
Probably
it
reused.
is. They just changed the eyeballs. That's the only difference. I mean, special effects, yay!
Yeah. But her face melts off. She dies.
It's dope. It's dope.
Outside in the car, Dennis offers Keith's partner a one-time deal
to suck that dick,
saying he knows how to destroy them. Meanwhile, Keith and Lilith are still going at it. He rolls over on top of her. She pops her fangs and goes in for the bite, but Keith pulls away and sticks a pack of mints in her mouth.
What?
Like he was fucking Luke Skywalker jamming a bone in the Rancor's mouth.
Yo, you watch a Book of Boba Fett?
Yeah.
That shit's dope.
That's dope.
All right.
That's pretty dope.
On topic.
Keith demands to know where Eve is. Lilith hisses and shoves Keith off of her with such force that he goes flying through the Japanese-esque like paper walls.
They're so sturdy.
So sturdy. Structurally sound. Back outside, it's now daytime. The sunlight's out. It's now like noon or something. It's daytime. Dennis leads Keith's partner up to the rooftops. Lilith, we go back to her. She stands over Keith, and again, he still demands to know where Eve is. Lilith grabs Keith by the neck and says, "What do you care? You just want to use her as a punching bag again."
Damn!
She bites into his neck, but before she can kill him, she gets bashed in the back of the head.
With the most realistic brick of all time ever.
No, not even that. You're wrong. She gets knocked out by a toaster welding professor.
I missed this part.
Who says she's toast.
Man, that's good shit.
That is Oscar-worthy writing right there.
Da 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 da.
Literally takes out a vampire by hitting her over the head with a toaster.
All right, you are in this scenario. Do you say anything better than that? That's it.
Well, he had a fucking wooden cross he just melted the face off of one with. He could use that.
Dude, but it came from betwixt his legs. I don't say in between anymore. That's for losers. I say in betwixt. I'm gonna steal that shot of Fireball.
Go have fun with that. Up on the rooftop, Dennis points out the skylight and tells Keith's partner to break it open. She tells Dennis to help her find something to break the glass with, which is fucking bullshit and nonsense because she's a goddamn cop. Yeah. Use your fucking gun, bitch.
Thank you.
You could just use the butt of the gun to break it open or
shoot that
I don't
shit.
know, shoot the glass. But nope.
It's like that episode of The Simpsons when Homer gets the gun and he's getting ready to like shoot the top off the beer.
Yeah.
Is this where Aaron's getting his material from? Because I am mad at it. Don't beat me up, Aaron.
No, that was actually a Christmas gift from my dad, I think. Yeah, it's from my dad.
I like your dad. That guy's fun. He hates me though.
So where were we?
Because I pooped in the sink. Because I pooped it. Pistol whipping.
Dennis finds a brick, and then no one's surprised at this part. Hits the female cop over the head with the brick, knocking her out and running away.
What do you say? It's oh no.
He says something like, "I don't trust cops."
Yep.
And I just ran
that's
away.
what it is.
Back inside, Lilith comes to
Whoa.
with the professor standing over her. The professor tells Keith to do what must be done and to kill Lilith.
And then he pulls a toaster out of his dick.
So Keith pulls a wooden stake out of his ass.
That's right, bonus butthole knife.
He literally it looks like he pulls a wooden stake out of his ass.
It was in betwixt his butt cheeks.
Yeah, literally.
Man,
so instead of striking quickly, Keith decides to have a fucking conversation with Lilith here.
Oh, he's doing the James Bond villain kind of shit, yeah.
Once he's done talking, he raises a stake above his head for a killing strike to the heart. But up pops Delilah, who uses the Force to magically rip the stake out of Keith's hands, sends it flying through the air and straight into the professor's
soft, wet eye hole,
killing the professor.
The professor dead!
Delilah grabs Keith by the neck. We see his partner coming to, waking up on the roof. Lilith and Delilah both go in to bite Keith, but his partner uses the brick, shatters the skylight, flooding the vampire den or this hallway with sunlight. Lilith manages to get out of the way, but the sun burns Delilah to death, leaving her a burnt husk on the floor as Lilith watches from the shadows.
Yeah, boy.
Enraged by Delilah's death, Lilith turns her anger towards Keith, shouting, "It's your fault. Let me show you a painful way to die."
And she does this force shit.
Yeah,
for
now
like
Lilith uses the force powers for like a minute.
What was she trying to do?
I don't know, but I guess she starts magically pulling Keith towards her.
Okay, I'll buy that.
As he gets pulled towards her, he grabs a piece of broken glass and uses it to reflect the sunlight onto Lilith.
It was the mirror.
It was not a mirror.
Yeah, no, it was the mirror. He used that, and I don't know if that would work.
It was supposed to be the broken skylight from above.
Oh, that was plastic.
Yeah, it should have been a mirror. I mean, a glass. I don't know. It was.
Fuck this movie. We're not going to
I
do
don't
its
know.
job for it. But
He
so,
uses a piece of glass to reflect light onto.
would that even work? Because that's sunlight 2.0 or 0.
I don't
or something like that. Who gives a
Yeah,
fuck?
I think
this
you would
movie?
need a mirror. A glass, it would just I would think just go. I don't know. Maybe it would work.
Wait, is it reverse sun rays? So it's moon rays. So she's stronger now. Is she a werewolf? Yeah, fuck this movie.
The light hits her, causing her to reel back in pain, losing her magical grip on Keith. She starts to run away down the hall, but Keith keeps the beam of light aimed at her as another skylight ahead of her shatters, letting in more light that blocks her escape path.
Dude, you know what's crazy? Like, these holes in the walls where the sun come out of, don't be there. Step 2 feet to the left.
Yeah.
Or the
just
right. Or
step
the
around
front.
it.
Or the back. Or don't.
Yeah.
Just don't. Do a barrel roll. Just, what the fuck?
Because she's just dive through it. Because we saw her leg get hit by sunlight, and it gave her a little burn, but she lived.
It's like anytime we go into sunlight.
Yeah, pretty much.
We gotta be careful with this shit, dude.
She could have easily just dove through and been fine, but it's
I
just
got a glomatoma right there because I walked to the fucking chateau.
So Keith continues to shout, "Where's Eve?" While keeping the beam of light aimed at Lilith. Lilith starts to melt, and holy fuckballs,
It's dope.
Is this
It's
effect amazingly
It's dope.
bad?
It's so good, buddy.
but
It's
awesome.
so good.
It's so
good.
badly good.
I love it.
I loved it too. Her face melts and falls off. Smoke and pus and other fluids are flying all over as her body's twitching around.
Buddy, that's jizz. That is straight jizz, dude. She got jizz coming out of her mouth.
She's shaking and flailing around, and then it's just her
It's so
bulging eyeballs are there, and then she eventually falls over dead in slow motion.
And I swear to God,
It's
that's
amazing.
the same skeleton from the past 3 effects.
I'm sure it is.
You get that mileage, dude.
Yep.
Run that shit.
Yeah, it's got to be the exact same thing, but it looks fucking amazing.
I'm all right with it, man. That's the only part of this movie I don't have qualms with.
Yeah. Keith gets up, goes over to her blackened, smoking corpse, and that's when Lilith's skeletal hand lunges out and grabs Keith's ankle, but then just like Obi-Wan Kenobi just vanishes into thin air.
Is it bad I'd still fuck her? Consensually.
Well, as long as it's consensual, then you're fine.
Yeah.
Um,
Chatter your jaws 3 times if you mean yes.
Keith finds a groggy Eve, helps her stand up, and then starts helping her to the front door.
So she never got turned.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right.
On the way out, he grabs a rose from a vase and gives it to Eve because that'll make up for everything.
You know where I'm going.
I know
with
where you're
this.
going.
Baby! How the fuck? Why is that in that Batman movie? That's the dumbest shit.
I don't know,
But it's a banger.
It's a
and
banger.
We love it.
Outside, Keith helps his partner down off the roof while Eve stands there, smells the flower. She pricks her finger on one of the thorns, and she sucks the blood off of her finger, which seems to do something to her. She squeezes the flower stem in her hand, forcing the thorns to dig into her palm, causing her hand to bleed.
It's a metaphor.
Eve starts twitching a bit with her eyes closed.
She smoked an 8-ball. That was a deleted scene.
That's pretty much, yeah. She stops twitching, opens her eyes, which now look like they've changed. She gives a little grin, and we see that she now has fangs. So, oh shit, Eve's now a vampire.
Bum, bum, bum.
Eve stands there hissing and growling.
As one does.
In slow motion. We get a slow motion shot of the sun rising, which makes zero fucking sense because it's already daytime out. So how is the sun rising again?
All right, Marshall, you need to calm down. She's obviously on Tatooine because there's the twin suns.
The twin suns. Second sunrise.
Also,
I forgot.
You missed the part where Tom Atkins goes by and fucking grabs the rose and smells it. And they're like, what are you doing? He's like, there's always time to smell the rose, baby. The Night of the Creeps.
All right, actually, I missed that one.
Oh, it's real good.
No, I've seen the movie. I just don't know it well enough to know that.
No, legit, dude.
Know where you're going with
Detective
that quote.
Campbell stops to smell the roses. It's dope. It's a better movie. We should talk about that.
Well, we're almost done.
All right.
So-
All right, hot dog, bring it home.
So I'm already angry at the second sunrise. Eve opens her
Tatooine.
Eve opens her hand, drops the now blood-covered flower. Keith and his partner look on as milk begins to pour out of Eve's head. Eve starts screaming in agony and then literally rips her own face off, revealing a bloody and sinewy skeleton with bulging eyes.
And the fourth time they got mileage out of this prop.
Eve's lower jaw just falls off. And again, it cuts to Eve screaming, wrapped in clear plastic, lying on that pile of corpses. I don't understand what that's...
Yep.
Why they do that.
Yep.
And then we just fade to black, cut to a now bald dentist in a dentist chair after just having dental x-rays taken. The dental assistant takes the... looks at the x-rays, takes them, sees something on, she goes and gives them to the dentist, and then heads back to Dennis. When she gets back to his room, he's gone. So she starts looking around the deserted office, because there's nobody else in this dentist office now except for her. Looking around for Dennis, who pops up behind her. She turns around to face him. He grins, showing off his new fangs.
Yeah.
He growls, opens his mouth wide, goes in to bite her, freeze frame, and you know that, I mean, okay, that's it, roll the credits. But no, after like 10 to 15 seconds of freeze frame, then it comes back and Dennis bites fully into her, blackout, roll the credits. What a weird fucking way to end the movie. I've never seen like a freeze frame, then unfreeze frame.
You guys can't see it. Marshall just did the freeze frame.
Yeah,
it was good.
I've never
Did you
understood
mean freeze
that.
frame or do you mean dun 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 freeze frame?
You're weird.
I know. Thanks for having me on, buddy.
Yeah.
Well, fuck you for making me watch this movie.
You're very welcome. So I've never seen I've seen play movies end with the freeze frame, which is fine.
Want some
normal.
pocket cheese?
I don't want your pocket cheese, man.
All right, dude, you're weird.
I've never seen like cancel the freeze frame and move on. So also, when the fuck did Dennis become a vampire?
Yep.
He's never bitten ever. He's
Well-
a Sullivan vampire now.
Well, once bitten, twice shy. So
Yeah, and I also think it's bullshit and pretty fucked up that the wife beating cop is the one who survives. That's fucked up. He was not a hero. He's not a good guy. He was just an asshole. Eve should have lived and just killed him, and she should have been the new vamp. That's how it should have ended. Fuck this. Fuck
right.
this ending.
For you, Dark Lord Marshall, I'm
Yeah.
gonna chug the rest of this fireball, and I have a really good ending to this movie.
Okay. All right. He just did a shot fireball.
All right. So, the last second of the movie, you show 1 second of Blade walking into the nightclub. That's it. That's how that movie ends, and we're back.
There you go. All right, so that's fucking Sister Vampires. That's it.
Sister
Vampires.
Vampires.
All right, let's move on to our favorite kill.
Don't act like you didn't love it. Favorite kill.
All right, so
What do you got, bud?
surprisingly, there were more kills. Like at first, like, oh, it's just gonna be bite after bite after bite. But then they did some shit.
You mean like how I eat pizza?
Yeah. So what you got? What's your favorite kill, man?
The one with the cool skeletal effect. They just keep ripping its face off. So that's 4 of the 5
4.
kills of this movie. Yeah. How about you, hot dog?
Well, the first face rip was pretty good because I wasn't expecting it. I was like, oh shit.
In my line
I'm
of
down.
business, I see several faces being torn off a day. So it's kind of old hat.
Okay. But then Lilith's melt scene with Lilith melting and burnt, like that was pretty awesome.
That was dope.
So I don't know. It's either the face rip or Lilith, but I guess I'll go.
It was the
Lilith.
cocksup thing.
I'll go Lilith with when Lilith dies. That was probably my favorite effect in the movie, followed by Eve's. But Eve's was weird. I don't know why she was like suddenly leaking milk out of her head.
Oh my god. Wait, hold up. Marshall, are you trying to tell me the only white dude this movie lived?
2 white dudes lived. White lover boy, he lived. He drove away. He stole Eve's car.
Ew. What a
and-
jack off.
And then, yeah, Professor Dingbat, he lived apparently. No, yeah, he
No,
he died.
he
died. He got
dead.
mistaken in software eye hole.
Oh, I get it. All these white people look alike. I get it. I see
get
what's
it.
going on there. All right, so this is the rare fucking flip. A white dude lives.
Yeah, one white guy lives.
I know, right?
Anyway, so there's our favorite kills. Let's move on to the odds and ends.
Just when you thought it was over, here comes the odds and ends.
All right, this is gonna go pretty quickly this week.
Yep.
So ratings, IMDb gives it a 4.4 out of 10.
Wow, that's higher than a lot of the Friday the 13th movies.
Rotten Tomatoes, it's not even on the site.
Obvious.
Amazon, 5 out of 5.
Get it, boy. I want to hear this shit.
Plot keywords, there are 55. Lingerie,
Yeah.
underwear, thong,
Uh-huh.
which I want. Unfortunately, I don't think I consider thong panties. So I thought for sure
No,
we get a
no.
panties in this.
No. If
But
it
no.
goes on a ladies' zone that covers up the yep.
But the word panties wasn't actually written on the list, so I can't say our panty lovers were here.
Give me your paper. Give me a pen. I will take her that right now.
All right. Sex with clothes on, and then of course the most important plot keywords: shovel and ladder.
Oh.
Because the ladder played such an important role in this movie.
I thought you were going to say Psychotronic.
No.
I got real excited.
Unfortunately, Psychotronic was not on this one.
Could we just do it for fun?
Psychotronic.
Psychotronic. And we're back.
Trivia. Nothing. Couldn't find any information.
Fuck it. This movie was made for gambling debts.
Yeah. Budget. Nope. Couldn't find that either.
Oh, thank God, dude.
So-
Thank God. Save me.
So
Aaron's Force Ghost showed up and took a bullet for me. Thank you, Aaron Southwind. You champion among men.
Basically, then, that means we come straight to 5-star reviews or Mortal Kombat Combat, which I'll play the bit here, but
Can you make that louder somehow?
At the end of this day, one
I don't
shall
know.
stand, one shall fall.
Fight to survive!
Good versus bad, right versus wrong, light versus dark. In the end, when the dust settles, who will be left standing after Mortal Kombat combat?
all right. So this is gonna be weird this week because I didn't know what else to do. So there's only one review on Amazon.
No, you mean your job got way easier.
which was a 5 out of 5.
Is it me?
Yeah.
Shit.
No.
I'm
But the
crazy.
problem is the person reviewed didn't write a review. They just gave it 5 out of 5. That was it. There's no written reviews on Amazon.
It's there. You just
So-
gotta make it up as you go. Say, watch Blade 2 instead.
So I went to IMDb where there's only 4 reviews there too.
Holy shit, dude.
One of them isn't even for this movie.
What?
But for a movie called Power Slide
That's not even close.
But it was done by the same director back in like the 80s or 90s or
Yeah.
something like that. So the guy was like, well, since I can't review Power Slide on because it's not here, I'm going to review Power Slide on this movie because it's by the same director.
I appreciate this man's gusto, this gumption, his moxie.
But so the highest rating on IMDb was a 6. But that rating again was for Power Slide, not this movie. So here's the review.
This is so dumb.
It's so dumb. Kevin Robbins.
I know that guy.
The storyline for this is absolutely crazy. The cinematography and acting is terrible. It has a zero budget feel to it, unfortunately.
Fuck you, Power Slide.
No, this is actually
This
is the I didn't read the Power Slide one. I left that off. There are some good gore sequences and sex scenes, but not to make it worthwhile. This is one of those movies that's hard to tell its potential based on its execution. This
Sexecution.
isn't worth your time, and I'd scored a 2 out of 10.
Yep.
There you go. From JF Gibson 73. Although it appears to have been done on an extremely low budget, there were moments I
What?
thought this movie really did well. The fact that it was done with an almost entirely black cast makes it stand out. And
Get out of here, crackers.
And having three leads characters who are both black and female is something that will hopefully become more common.
It was Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, and Megan Thee Stallion.
The script has some weak moment as far as dialogue, but is pretty well thought out for a low-budget horror movie. I liked how the characters cross paths and their stories intertwine. The final confrontation when the cop fights off all three vampires with his bare hands was also resourcefully done. Although the special effects get a little cheesy,
fuck you,
I was a little dissatisfied with the ending. I don't understand how the vampire's human assistant was made a vampire. The actresses were very beautiful in this movie, and I hope everyone involved goes on to work in a film for as long as they pursue that career. This was very entertaining, 5 out of 10. So there you go. That's it.
You know what? That's they do that. You know, I respect that. That's not bad.
Lastly,
but why are they fucking dog on the special effects? That shit was. I mean,
that's part of the movie.
The wonk ass fucking vampire tooth.
From Kyle Allen Cole 9.
He knows what he did.
This came out back in 2004, and I just came across it online. Never heard of it before, but I watched it knowing it was going to be bad. It sure was bad, but it's watchable.
Yeah.
It had some pretty bloody scenes, though, since the three female vamps eat their victims afterwards. One of the vamps even has teeth underneath her and feeds during sex. The acting from our four main women was at least decent, and they were seductive. The rest of the cast was pretty bad. However, I did like the masseuse parlor set design. This just had to be one of those cheesy direct-to-video releases and sort of had Abdul Moon feature vibe to it. I don't know what that means.
I don't know. Well, we'll Google that.
I don't know what Abdul Moon feature. I don't know if he meant
maybe full moon. Yeah,
but he spelled it Abdul. So I don't know how you fuck up full moon.
He had text Down syndrome.
I guess.
So that's what's going on there.
So the reviews, nothing real funny or great review wise, but that's all there was for this movie. That was every review.
What's he belly aching about? The gore in that shit was decent, man.
Yeah, it was surprisingly.
Granted, they
decent.
used the same prop several times.
But you get your money's worth.
I ain't mad at it.
I ain't mad either.
Yeah.
I hate. There's other things I hate about this movie more than the specs. So that brings us to our final thoughts. Nachos, where are we going with this movie? What are you saying at the end?
So
of the
bad
day?
it's bad.
So bad.
It's so bad it's scary.
All
so
right.
bad I have AIDS. I mean, I had them before, but now I have double AIDS. I don't know. I would not recommend this as a watch because there ain't no boobs.
Yep.
Because you know me, I'm just a simple man trying to make his way through the galaxy.
Yep.
And jacking off on titties.
Yeah.
And can't even do it to that. This is like. Oh no, I wrote that for the Slayer. I had like a fucking banger, dude. So this movie takes an hour and a half to go nowhere. Just kidding. That is verbatim what I said last round. It's got some fun dialogue. It ain't great. Would I recommend it? Hell to the fuck no. This is like a. Just don't. There you go.
Just don't.
What about you, Mixmaster Marshall?
Yeah, I was kind of going back and forth on this one because it is terrible. But the special effects and the kills near the end, but once you get to the face rip off and the kills from that part, is pretty awesome. And it's like but I'm trying to think, does that alone make it worth seeing?
The sum of its parts.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah.
At the end of the day, I'm thinking, no.
How about don't?
Just The vampire lore is dog shit bananas. Like it made 0 sense. It's the craziest vampire lore I've ever heard in my life.
I like to get fucked up and do fucked up shit and make up bullshit, but even I'm not on board with this fuckery.
I want to know what whoever wrote this was thinking, what they were smoking at the time.
In 8-ball.
But yeah, I just at the end of the day, yeah, the girls are very pretty. Well, Lilith and Eve are gorgeous. They're really pretty. And they look great in their lingerie.
Let's break that down. Eye candy, that's a 10.
Yeah.
All these broads, smoke shows.
I didn't care for Delilah.
Okay.
Delilah was not my cup of tea. Cleo, not bad. Lilith and Eve, though, smoke shows, great looking women, look great in their lingerie.
All right.
But yeah, you get no tits, you get no ass, you get...
Oh, you get plenty of ass. I don't need to see the butthole. You know?
The sex scenes are lame. They're full,
lame as fuck,
it's the lamest clothes on. Let me just dry
Oh,
hump. your
you
junk.
know these broads be fucking tucking the panties aside for the pennies. Treshans.
Yes.
Dollars to donuts.
Overall, at the end of the day,
Dollars
no.
to buttholes. Sorry.
It's all right.
I'm
At the end of the
doing
day,
my thing.
so bad, scary. I'm not gonna recommend watching this.
No
This
bueno.
is
Sorry, gang.
Bad. So that's it. That's gonna wrap it up. Again,
Yep.
I want to say a big thank you to Nachos for
Hey,
filling in.
buddy.
Love having you. It's fun times.
I love you coming in my butt. Wait,
next
what?
week, I'm gonna say next episode because
You boys
cover
do it when
myself.
you do it.
just because next episode we are doing
Marshall's bowing down and I'm running this shit.
Yeah, Nachos taking over. No.
Sorry, fuckers.
We have a very special episode coming up next. It's something we've never done before.
I thought I
on
was
the
your
show.
very special guest.
It's gonna be fun. I hope it's gonna be fun.
God, let's hope.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say what it is. But I'll say what it is. We're doing Horrible Horror Jeopardy next episode.
Fuck.
Um,
I'm gonna get my dick kicked in.
yeah, because we're coming up on our 250th episode, so we wanted to mix things up a bit.
250 already?
250 coming up.
You berserker.
So I figured let's we've done a lot of material. Let's see how well Aaron and our two of our best friends who pay attention to the show the most have actually paid attention to the show. And
Should I show up?
So we're gonna do something, and you guys can, I guess, play along at home. So if you listen to it, you can answer the questions.
And be dumb, you nerds. Wait, so we're gonna have a proper fart boy collective?
Yep. Yeah, we're gonna have a full studio. We're gonna do some Jeopardy.
Them fart boys!
I got the questions made up. I even have legit game show buzzers for everybody to hit and smack on.
Our boy Marshall has been peeling his metaphorical wiener like a carrot over this. Yo, but I'm dead serious. Is she talk? That should be.
Why she talk?
Why she talk?
Why she talk?
Why she talk?
T-shirt.
No doubt, no doubt. What font do you use?
Speaking of T-shirts, yeah, I am working on a bunch of new merch for our online store, which will be hopefully available soon. Lots of new T-shirts, not just T-shirts, but there'll be some hoodies. There'll be some
G-strings,
pint glasses, some G-strings,
plugs.
Yes, the horrible
Nunchucks.
butt plug. The butt plug is
endorsed
one
by
of my
Not Just
favorites.
McWerewolf.
It is one of my favorites. It's great.
It's a broken bottle.
This is going way too far.
Yep. You're
But
welcome.
anyway, it'll be a lot
Who
of stuff
designed that logo?
coming
That's
soon.
fucking weird.
That's it. We're gonna ramble on here. I'm gonna shut Nachos up. So. That's it, guys. Thanks for listening. We'll be back later. In the meantime, you know what to do. Watch more horror movies, and remember to always keep it tight.
Stay spooky.
And stay spooky.